Let's do it too.
Hang on. Hello everybody, it's Talya Rose here, and today I wanted to do a video on how and why my family became park hosts here in Southern California. I wanted to make this video today because I've gotten a lot of questions online. People are always so interested about how we even found out about it. Because to most people, they didn't even realize that park host hopping and living is a thing. So first, for the why, there were quite a few different reasons why we became park hosts. So pre-park hosts, my family and I had actually decided to already live in an RV full-time. We wanted to get out of debt. My husband has educational aspirations that we wanted to cash flow and we didn't want to have to take out student loans for. We wanted to save up to maybe possibly do missions work in the future. And so all these different things didn't really mesh with the rent that we were having to pay every month. So we got really creative and we decided to move into an RV full time. Now, right before we moved, I found out about park hosting, actually just in talking with a friend. And I guess I had always kind of known about it, but I didn't even, for some reason, really even consider it an option. Retirees kind of have the market on park host jobs. And to be honest, because I was just so unfamiliar with it, I didn't really know what all it entailed. So as I started doing research, I realized that it's a really amazing option. So when you become a park host, depending on the park, you actually get to live for free. You do not have any bills that you have to pay. Everything's provided for you, and you do not have to pay any space rent. You do have certain jobs that are assigned to you, and those vary from park to park, but it really is a neat option. And at least at the park that we're at, it feels like we're getting just the deal of the century. Because yes, I do have things around the park that I have to do, but it's very minimal. It can be done at my own pace, and it's not like a rigid routine. I have noticed, though, that the nicer the park that you stay at, the harder it is to get in because the longer the wait list, but then also you end up having to do more chores. You actually have to work specific hours. So, as a park host, you are a volunteer. Now, the park that we're living on here is in Camarillo, California, and it's an equestrian arena along with equestrian trails and 50 acres of just beautiful open space. The property butts up to farms, a stream, as well as a large trailhead with tons of hiking. So after we had applied just in general to both the state and the county for park host positions, and this one became available and was offered to us, we jumped at the opportunity. And thankfully, it all happened really fast. I put in my application only about 30 days before I got the call that this particular site was available. Not only is it close to my husband's work, it's not very far from our home that we rent out for income, and it's in a beautiful spot. The duties that we have here at the specific park are very mild. I have to maintain and clean the restrooms, which doesn't get a whole lot of use because the park is not a very busy park. I have to take out the trash cans, which really only happens about once a month. I have to put up and take down the flag on a daily basis, and we have to unlock and lock the gates in the morning and the evening for the park hours. So what's really nice about this situation is we can do it all as a family, and it doesn't really require a lot of man hours, which is amazing. Again, different parks require different things, and if you want beachfront property, you're probably going to be working about 20 hours or so in a booth. What's unique about this park is there are no campers. A lot of times as a park host, you're going to be in a campground setting, and you're going to have to be dealing with campers and selling firewood. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but when you have kids, it is a little bit of a concern having so many different people in and out, and you really don't know who your neighbors are going to be for that week. So now more about the how we became park hosts. I went online and I did some research, and I found out that you can apply to either state parks or county parks. So I put in my application to both, and I went ahead and made sure to follow it up with phone calls and emails and letters. I'm sure I pestered them a little bit, but it ended up working. We got a call back from the county about 30 days after I turned in my application, and lo and behold, this beautiful spot and position was available here. What I think really helped us get the spot here is the fact that we already lived in an RV and we could pick up and move at any time. The applications were both very easy, but I have still yet to hear back any word from the state application that I turned in. So you can see how it was just luck of the draw mixed with a good application, mixed with the pestering worked at that particular time, and there were openings that suited our needs and their needs as well. I don't know if it's always as fast, but I can see now that we are park hosts, it's going to be easier to get a different park host job later on if we want. You usually have to sign up for a 3 to 6 month commitment before moving on to property because they don't want a high turnover rate and having to be training new park hosts on a regular basis. So we signed up for a 6-month commitment here at the park. But what's great about it, and I didn't realize, is you can actually stay for much longer. Most parks want you to stay for as long as you'll give them, as long as you're performing your duties and it's working for them and it's working for you. This is Harvey, my son. He decided to come join us for the second park. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Harvey, do you like being a park host?
Yeah.
Yeah? You love it? What do you do as a park host?
I do chores.
You do chores? Like what?
Like everything that you have to do.
So for us and our family and our particular needs, we absolutely love it. We've been blown away by it. I can't believe it's not more of a thing, that there aren't more people clamoring to get jobs like this. Shh. Well, I think that's it for our video. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
And of course,
you
have
farted.
a great thing.
Have a great thing. You're crazy. So we'll see you later.
See you later.